All right, YouTube, welcome back. This is our garden update in 100-degree heat. Well, it was 100 today, somewhere around there. I think the cutworm got my zucchini plant. I got like 3 zucchini off of it, and I cut that last one there. But I think something got it. I don't think it was the heat, but it looks like that's something that the heat would do, right? And I got the same problem over here on one of my pumpkin plants. So welcome back, folks. This is the garden update. This pumpkin just showed up today and just looking pitiful. I think cutworm got it. It was doing good and everything. It could be from the heat, but I doubt it considering the condition of all the others. It's got a lot of pumpkins on there. It had a lot of potential. But our sunflowers are delightful. They've all opened up and doing their thing. Pumpkin over here doing good. Get out of there, weed. Kind of catching up on the weeding problem. This little guy just hasn't done anything. He's idling along. This, I think, is a zucchini plant. I've cut several off of it, good sized ones. I don't know if I messed up in what I planted there, just didn't remember, but it's definitely not a pumpkin. I just you can see that growing right there. That's not a pumpkin. I think I just messed up in what I planted. More sunflowers and a pumpkin plant, hopefully. Delightful, right? Everybody loves sunflowers. Hopefully the bees do too. Late planted a watermelon, it's coming in there. Got several watermelons starting to show up. Hopefully, I don't know, by the end of the month, my lettuce I had to cut back, and I need to cut back some more. Second planting of radishes coming around there. I replanted carrots here. So I pulled the first batch. They're pretty good. Small batch, but hey, but the radishes are coming back here. I don't know what happened to my turnips. I should have turnips and carrots, I think, that I replanted, or vice versa, something like that. Cabbage holding on. Something got my first cabbage, and this one I want to try to see if we get anything in this heat. Onions are doing fine, I guess, for onions. I don't know how the heat affects them, but they're middling by. Peppers and tomatoes. Starting to get some things looking around, but the heat is affecting them, I think. Here we got a good one showing up. Some guys showing up there. Are these Serranos? Or Anaheim. These are Anaheim. Yeah, these have been growing and then they get all curled up before they mature. I don't know if the heat does that or what. So that's not a good look. So I don't know, let's figure that out. More Anaheims over there, a ton of them, a ton of them up here. So the Anaheims are all developing good. I was wanting to let them sit until they turn red, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. Tomato plant I put inside a cattle panel. I decided to use a cattle panel that we already had that was bent, and we'll trellis them that way and see how it works. I didn't want to cut one up because I just don't like to cut things up. This is our summer squash coming in. Hopefully we can hold that on. So a lot of summer squash, all the second planting mostly. I think those 2 big ones are from the first planting and the rest are from the third, or the second I should say. Corn coming along. That's a volunteer squash. So the corn, we'll see how it goes. It's starting to tassel out already. This heat is not helping anybody, and it's only supposed to be worse this week, up until Thursday, I think. So work is ahead of us. The winter squash over here came up, so that's in. Our volunteer pumpkin has got some good sized ones on it. So we're definitely looking up in that realm and looking like we're gonna Be early on that. Watermelon, watermelon. Our second biggest one over here. Hopefully we can get this guy going, and again, by the end of the month, I wanted a watermelon, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. The heat helps, I think. I just got to keep it watered good. I've been hitting the watermelon with extra water to encourage them. Lots of pumpkin. This is the other volunteer pumpkin. Lots of guys in here. Lots of little guys. Watermelon plant hanging up back here. And here's our bigger one. Again, want to hopefully get developed. I think that's it. That is the update of the garden. Things are just holding on in this heat, and we'll see how it goes. A little extra water here and there. The volunteer tomatoes look like you planted them there. So I think one year I'm just gonna throw water out here and see how many squash and pumpkins and tomatoes I get. Not even plant any, because they just pop up out of anywhere. It's crazy. Let that be a lesson to everybody. If you ever have a squash and pumpkins and tomatoes that you just have some get eaten or go to rot or whatever in the field, like, give them a chance. Just start watering and see what happens. So we'll leave it with that and that update and the big sunflower picture. But y'all be good, YouTube. Prep hard, live free.